What's up guys, Yahoo's here. Just wanted to make a video about a particular start I had in one of the weeklies that happened recently. This one was in cats, so it is in the second race. I was going to do a full analysis on this weekly, but there wasn't anything else that was really interesting or worth talking about that I felt like making a video on, so I'm just going to do it on this start. So without further ado, let's get on with it. So, on the topic of cats, a lot of people don't like to start out at the pin because cats are slow when it comes to attacking. So, people find when they start at the pin, they'll often be pushed out left. So, going into this start, they'll often like to set up a conservative game plan and go with it just from the get-go. So they'll set up at like 1 minute and stick with their game plan, and that's usually what you want to do in regular sailing for the most part, because you have very little time to analyze the course. You're focusing on your boat handling. And so when you're in the midst of it, you typically shut out other options. And that seems to transfer over to SailX quite a bit. But on SailX, when your boat handling doesn't matter as much, and when you can see more of the course, you definitely want to keep your options open. And that especially applies for these boats, cats, where the start can make a lot of difference, as I discussed before. So I'm going to show you something that I did on this start that's pretty cool. Initially, I'm thinking this is a reasonably even course because of how the wind and current are playing out, so I want to start mid initially. I figure that a lot of boats are going to be dispersing throughout the line, so I want to start mid as to not be pushed out left too much. But then it's 30 seconds and I'm starting to realize there are not a lot of boats out left, so I think I can get a nice big juicy lane. So that's me switching my game plan right there. And now at this point I figure I can fully commit to this game plan, because right now I can get lots and lots of runway coming up to the line here. Right now it's up to 10 seconds and people are struggling to have lanes over here and getting slower starts, while I am just having all the runway in the world, basically a perfect start. Shoot out from the fleet right away, and as we can see later on, the shift will come back, a puff will come through, and that allows me to cross the fleet, basically tack and cross the fleet in cats, which is impressive on its own, and have options throughout the rest of the course. For example, if I want to go out right and get more of this wind, I'm able to do that because of how my start game plan planned out. So, to reiterate, I kept my plan flexible and I kept multiple options on the table. A lot of people like to commit to one plan at like 1 minute, and that's okay. But at the same time, you close out a lot of other options and a lot of other opportunities that you could potentially miss. So it's important to keep your start strategy flexible, especially in cats when the start matters so much, because you never know what you can find by just keeping an open mind and paying attention and constantly observing the conditions around you, whether it be the other boats or just the course conditions. So anyway, that concludes that. I hope you found this video informative and enjoyable. Please leave a like, comment, maybe subscribe if you really feel like it, and I will see you all in the next video. Have a good one.